Welcome to the Cohasset Cares Sustainability Showcase. I'm Kathy Cerruti, the school librarian and 8th grade research teacher. And today we have the culminating event of our trimester-long class. Our final project is the Cohasset Cares Sustainability Project, and today our students, after 5 weeks of work, are presenting their research to the public. All right, so we have a great variety of projects. We have a couple of projects on ocean pollution. Another group tackled drinking water quality. We have a group that tackled diversity on the South Shore and in our curriculum. A group that tackled environmental balance, how our lifestyles affect the environment. And we have a group that researched alternative energy solutions and even created their own model of a water turbine.
My name is Joey Lyons.
Matthew Banta.
I'm Cam O'Leary.
So today we are over the topic of clean water, providing clean drinking water to people around the world in our area and raising awareness about things we don't know about. So I found out that microplastics are the main cause of pollution just from the water that they're put into. When they're put in, plastics leak in and they can cause you cancer. I also found out that industrial waste is really a big problem.
I found out that a lot of people die per year due to unclean filtering systems, and that not all filtering systems are good, and that there's a bunch of different filtering systems, and that not everywhere there's clean water.
So basically with the global problem, the main cause that's just polluting, like going into the ground, leaking the dangerous chemicals. And then also, it's with the rural civilizations, they can't get much access to money and different needs.
So my name is Julia. We did our project on how humans' lifestyles impact our ecosystem and who are the victims and what are the consequences. My sub-question was how our land use needs affect the ecosystem.
Hi, I'm Ava, and I did my portion on what the effects are on wildlife because of litter and the waste of not just humans, from other animals as well.
Hello, my name's Till, and I covered how our driving and transportation habits impact the environment.
I was really surprised on how much water has plastic in it, because there's so much plastic in the water now that it is killing many species of underwater animals, and it is completely killing ecosystems from our daily lives.
I was surprised about the solutions for water treatment. I think they're very helpful, and I hope that people can learn more about them so that they can be used and be effective on our ecosystem.
I had learned a lot about the direct and indirect impact that all of our driving habits have on the immediate ecosystem and some animals that would also use these roads that we drive on.
Hi, I'm Trevor Bestick, and I researched about 3 types of the renewable energy.
My name is Calvin Gainey, and I researched 3 different energies, and I learned more about what's the problem with fossil fuels. Something that surprised me is that fusion energy is not even close to being made. And the thing with fusion energy is that it's like a small sun, and the problem is that we can make the reaction to create the sun, but we can't actually we can't contain the sun because it's over 50 million degrees.
I think the most interesting part was learning about Niagara Falls, because I visited there, and it was really cool learning that such a marvel was built really long ago.
My name is Shara Pittman, and what I did for this project was basically research how does diversity affect us, and what can it do and how can we change it.
My name is Sofia DeSalvo, and I researched the diversity in the South Shore.
My name's Josie Pruitt, and I researched the lack of diversity in our education. It definitely surprised me about, truthfully, the lack of diversity in our teachers. 80% of all teachers are white, and everything else is less than 10%.
It definitely surprised me how much white people live in the South Shores and how such a lack of diversity is shown, and it's just yeah, it surprised me.
Something that surprised me is that diverse workplaces, they work better than the usual workplaces that aren't diverse. They're 70% more likely to get more market and things, so that's what really surprised me.
Hi, I'm Ava Krasunas, and I did what is affecting our ocean. So the different chemicals, the plastics that are in the ocean, and how does it get there?
And I'm Brenda Wire, and I did who or what is affected about it, about water pollution and why should we care about it. Something that I found very interesting was that humans actually have plastic in their blood and brain because of the water pollution, because fish eat the microplastics, and then when we eat the fish, we're actually eating plastic.
One interesting thing I learned was the different chemicals that are on the plastics that get transferred into the water, which then go right back to us. DDT is a very dangerous one. It used to be a pesticide, but then was banned in 1972 because it caused cancer and depression.
I'm Henry Gallagher, and I was researching how water pollution can affect humans, and mainly drinking water, how it can affect humans through dirty drinking water.
Hello, my name is Liam Mahoney, and I am researching oil spills and how they affect wildlife and how oil spills can be prevented when they happen.
I'm Patrick Cosentino, and my research question was how can water pollution affect marine life? So what surprised me about my research was the amount of plastic that ends up in the ocean. So from storms and just all the trash being on the ground.
What surprised me during my research project is how humans can be affected from these oil spills and how these travel many and many miles through oceans and how they can get into harbors, and realizing, Cohasset is surrounded by beaches, and when we swim in these dirty waters, it gets on our skin and can affect us really, really hard.
Yeah, something that surprised me during my research was how a disease called waterborne disease can affect Pakistan so much, and how it can be so deadly, and I hadn't even heard about it before I started researching.
So if you missed this showcase today, you can always check us out in March and June when our second and third showcases happen for the year. And parents are always invited, as well as the extended public and the community experts who we interview as part of the project. So yeah, you can check it out in the future.